So dear students, I Rakesh Jain, faculty of Suresh Gyan Vihar University Jaipur. Today I am going to teach you about how to perform transistor as an amplifier practical on breadboard. So first of all, you should know about the breadboard. This is a breadboard in which these vertical lines are shorted from each other. These 5 points are shorted from each other. Then these 5 points are shorted from each other. This is common in all these points. So these 5 points, vertical points are shorted from each other. Then these vertical points are shorted from each other. In between these two there is no connection. Okay? And similarly, the horizontally it is shorted from this side to till 5. Then this point to till the last point. This is not vertically shorted. This is horizontally shorted. 5 rows are shorted continuously, and in columns these 5 are shorted from each other. So this is a breadboard. Apart from this breadboard, because we are going to do a practical of transistor as an amplifier, so we need a transistor. So we just use a transistor BC547 NPN transistor. It is a NPN transistor, BC547 NPN transistor, in which this lead is my ammeter, this middle pin is my base, and this one is my collector. So first of all, I just put this transistor on breadboard. So this is my transistor. This is my transistor which is connected on a breadboard. Okay. So this lead is my ammeter, the middle one is base, and the third one is collector. Apart from this transistor, we require electrolytic capacitor and non-electrolytic capacitor. Electrolytic capacitor is this one, in which one pin is plus and one pin is minus. Non-electrolytic capacitors are these, in which no plus or minus is given in a very simple language. And we require certain resistors. So these are certain resistors. First of all, the circuit diagram to see transistor as an amplifier is this one. This is a transistor. We use the common mode transistor as an amplifier. We use the connection, will make the connection of common ammeter transistor as an amplifier. So this one is a ammeter terminal, this one is collector terminal, this one is ammeter terminal, and this one is my base terminal. To perform the practical of transistor as an amplifier, we require R1 and R2, these two resistors. We select this R1 and R2 as 4.7 kilo ohm each, and the power supply VCC, which is equal to plus 9 volt. That's why we require a 9 volt DC battery. This base is connected to the input side via a capacitor 0.1 microfarad, and we will provide from the function generator a input. Now from the collector terminal we will taken the output via a capacitor that is also of 0.1 microfarad, that is capacitor CC, collector capacitor, and this one is base capacitor or input capacitor CB. At the ammeter terminal we connected one resistance, that is ammeter resistance, and from this point of R1 we also connected a resistance, that is R2, and we select this R2 and RE, each one of 5 kilo ohm. Now this point is connected to ground, that is battery negative terminal. Now we will take the output in between this pin and this pin with the help of a CRO, and we will provide the input to in between this pin and this pin with the help of a function generator, and also see this input on CRO. So after making these connections, we will definitely find a boost of signal. So that is compared with this signal a large signal. So that is known as transistor act as a amplifier. Amplifier means what is it is actually common ammeter, common base, common collector. These are bipolar junction transistor, which is used for current amplification. Okay, so now we connect the circuitry on breadboard. So see, this is a transistor in which 3 terminals are there, collector, base and ammeter. So similar BC547 transistor, this one is ammeter terminal, the middle one is base, and the third one is collector terminal. Now see, 1 kilo ohm and 1 kilo ohm, 2 resistors are connected at one side, and the another side of 1 kilo ohm is connected to base, and another side of emitter 1 kilo ohm resistor is connected to emitter terminal. So we will just tag to 1 kilo ohm resistor. So brown, black and red, this is the significance, this is the abbreviation for the 1 kilo ohm resistor. So one is connected with the emitter, one point is connected with emitter and another point is connected, let's suppose here I connect. Okay. So one emitter terminal connected with 1 kilo ohm and another point is connected here. This point is also connected with 1 kilo ohm and the second point of this 1 kilo ohm is connected to base. So I again take 1 kilo ohm, one more 1 kilo ohm, brown, black, red. One side is connected to base, so this middle pin is base, okay, no problem. And the another side is connected to this 1 kilo ohm. So I just connect. So these two resistors are connected such that one 1 kilo ohm resistor is connected to base, another 1 kilo ohm resistor is connected to emitter, and both second side of those 1 kilo ohm resistor are connected to together. Now see, two 4.7k resistors are connected. So yellow, violet and red. Yellow, violet and red is the symbol for 4.7, is the color band for 4.7 kilo ohm. One 4.7 kilo ohm is connected to collector terminal. So here we connect the third terminal collector to 4.7k and another 1.7k terminal is connected here. Okay, so one 4.7k resistor is connected between collector and second point is connected to one more 4.7k resistor. So this is 4.7k resistor, this is 4.7k resistor. So one point is connected to the another point of 4.7 and one is connected at base. So this 4.7k is connected, this 4.7k is connected between base and second 4.7k. So this is connected in between base, so base is this one. Okay, so one point is connected between base and another point is connected with the 4.7k second point. So this is connected. Now see, after all connection or resistors, now we connected the 9 volt battery. So every battery has two terminal, one is plus and one is minus. So plus terminal of the battery is connected where two 4.7k resistors are shorted. So these two 4.7k resistors are shorted here. So I connect one positive terminal of the battery. And the negative terminal of the battery is connected where the 1 kilo ohm resistors are shorted. So 1 kilo ohm resistor are shorted here. So this one. So here I will connect during the time of result checking this 9 volt battery. Now see the rest connection. At the collector, one 0.1 microfarad capacitor is connected. So now this circuitry is totally work when one more emitter capacitor is also connected. This emitter capacitor value we will find out with the formula F is equal to 1 upon 2 pi RC. So F, let's suppose we take 300 Hz, then this is 2 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by R. What is the R? R is RE, 1 kilo ohm, that is 1000 ohm, and C. So we will find out this C exactly approximately equal to 20 microfarad. So I will tag because I have one capacitor of 22 microfarad. This is 22 microfarad. That's why I use here this one in between the ground terminal and the collector emitter terminal. So this capacitor is connected between the emitter terminal. Okay, and because its length is low, its length is not too long, so I connected here this negative terminal, and then with the help of wire I will connect it with the ground terminal. Okay. So this capacitor is connected here between emitter and the second pin is connected to ground. So I just use a wire and connected this to 1 kilo ohm 2 points, that is ground terminal. Now see. So this line is also ground now. Okay. Now one 0.1 microfarad. 0.1 micro capacitor is this one, 0.1 microfarad. So one is connected between collector and the output terminal. So collector is here. So I connected one point of this 0.1 microfarad here and another point here. Okay. Now, one point of this 0.1 microfarad is connected to collector. One point is goes for the output. Now, I will take the output from CRO. So let I select this red pin here. So this pin will be connected from the output positive terminal of CR. Now, to take the output, so output will be connected in between this red pin and the ground line. So where is the ground line? Ground line is this one, or we can say this one is also ground line because that is directly shorted. So in between blue and red wire, blue and blue wire, red and blue wire, we will take the output. That will be boosted signal definitely. Now see, where is the input? One more 0.1 microfarad is connected in between base. So this one is one more 0.1 microfarad capacitor. So I connected here, let's suppose 0.1 microfarad capacitor. This one should be connected, this 0.1 microfarad should be connected between base and input. So with the help of a wire, I will connect this 0.1 microfarad 1 point, because this is non-electrolytic capacitor. In non-electrolytic capacitor, there is no meaning of which one is terminal connected with what terminal. Both terminal, you can use any terminal for the connection. There is no plus or minus. So now this term is connected with the base. So base is the middle pin. So I just connected with the help of a wire. Okay. Now this second is connected with the input. So this one will be connected from the function generator and ground. So where is the ground? Ground is this one, and this one is ground. Okay. So in between yellow and white wire, we will connect the function generator. In between red and blue wire, we will check the result. Okay, and now we go on function generator and CRO to check the results. Now see, now we check the result of transistor as an amplifier on CRO and function generator. This is my CRO and this is my function generator. First of all, we have to give the input to this circuitry. What kind of input? A sinusoidal waveform, a sine wave. So first of all, we should use a crocodile probe connected to the output pin of this function generator, and sine symbol should be pressed. This one is sine symbol. Okay. Now this, you want to give this input to the circuitry. So where is the circuit input? In between yellow and white wire. As I told you, this plus positive terminal of input is connected to the yellow wire, means 0.1 microfarad one pin, and in between ground. So ground is this wire. So now we also want to see what input we provide from this function generator. That's why we use one more crocodile pin and connect it to the CR. Now the positive and negative is connected with the function generator positive and negative, so that whatever the input you will provide from this function generator to the circuit will also be easily shown in this function CR. So we connected this positive to positive and negative to negative. Now see, so this sine wave we will provide to this. Now see, we can easily modify it. This one. Now see, we easily change with the help of the frequency can easily be changed. Okay, so this sine wave we will provide. Okay. Now we want to check the output. So one more function generator is connected in between the output terminal. So the second channel of this CRO can be used to check the result. So the it consists of positive and negative terminal. So this positive terminal is connected to the output. Now we have already connected red and blue wire. So this red wire is of positive wire, and this blue is in the connection of negative. And now only one thing is remaining, that is 9 volt battery. So now I connect the 9 volt battery. And now see, At the input side, I both of them I put at 2. Put at 2. Now see. Now see. This is my input, which is very lower in amplitude, and this one is output. To show you very easily, you can see this one. This one is output, and where is the input? Input is this one. This one is output. Output height is very large, and input height is very small. Or you can see directly. Now see this one. This one is input. At the same position, it is also volt per division point of input is at 2, and volt per division point of the output is also at 2. But the input is very less in amplitude, but the output amplitude is very high. So this is we known as transistor as an amplifier circuit. Transistor is used for the amplification of the signal, and here emitter terminal is connected from the which will also be a part of input and also be a part of output. That's why it is common emitter transistor as a amplifier. So I Rakesh Jain from Gyan Vihar University. Kindly share and like the video. Thank you very much.